Hi, I'm Lougallagher.
And I'm Corvette Ronnie. Have you been with your significant other for like 1,000,000,000 years?
Well, coming up, we've got 8 ways to reconnect next on Men Are So Smart. We know what you're thinking. I have no time for this. But if you usually spend half an hour a night talking about bills and schedules and the kids, try a walk or bike meeting around the neighborhood. If you have a little more time on your hands, start a book club with just the two of you. Pick one novel a month and read a chapter every night so you can talk about it together. I'm talking about ways that you can reconnect with your partner if you've been together for what seems to be 1,000,000,000 years.
So you can surprise each other.
Surprise, you say?
Surprise!
Uh-oh, I hate surprises.
When you've been together a decade or more, you can anticipate your partner's every move. Yes, this is true. Flowers on Valentine's Day, a book on your birthday, a card on your anniversary, yawn. And chances are he's feeling the same about you. So try something you'd never do, like making his favorite meal just because, or hiding a silly note in his pants pocket before he leaves for work. It really doesn't matter what it is as long as it's a little bit unexpected.
Here's a thought. Go on solo vacations. What?
I'm doing this in October.
Okay, this one might sound counterintuitive, but taking a trip to Paris with your best friends is great for a few reasons. First, it allows you to create new memories and stories that you can come home and share with your partner. Second, it helps you rediscover the fun single you. Remember the one he fell in love with? Third, it allows you to miss each other. So try to keep the Google Hangouts to a minimum. It'll make coming home that much sweeter.
Yeah, I think that's, well, I'll find out.
How can I miss you if you never go away?
Here's another way. You can exercise together. Pick a goal you like to accomplish together. We've always wanted to do a half marathon. Not so much in this household.
No.
Map out what you'll need to do to get it done, running outside at least 3 times a week for 6 months or so. Then hold each other accountable. It's way more fun than the treadmill and a little bit more adventuresome.
Another way that you can reconnect is by eating at the table. No one does this anymore. That gorgeous oak dining room table isn't just a holding area for junk mail. It's a great way to connect when you've spent the last 2,000 meals in front of the TV. Try to eat at least one meal a day at the table together, whether it's a quick breakfast before work or a longer dinner when you get home. Put on your favorite tunes and light some candles, and while you're at it, create a calming atmosphere and you'll look forward to unwinding. My wife and I don't so much do the dinner thing, but we do a cocktail hour. It's from 6 till 7 every evening.
Oh, nice. So happy hour.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Exactly.
My wife and I have dinner together almost every night. Another way is to actually listen to his or her boring stories. Mm-hmm. When you're eating at least one meal a day while staring into each other's eyes, there's bound to be a few endless stories in there, but even if you've heard him rant and rave from Joe to accounting 5 million times, make eye contact and do your best to really absorb what your partner is saying. Listening will help him or her feel loved and understood and be more likely to return the favor when you need to talk about something.
Good advice.
Yeah.
Okay, I knew I'd get this one. Sleep naked. One of the biggest keys to reconnecting with your partner, have more sex. But it's way easier said than done, especially when there's a million things to do and you're exhausted and your kids are asleep right down the hall. So, lock the door, stash your robe in the closet, and sleep naked as a jaybird. Now it'll be hard not to have sex, even with yourself.
Yeah, that probably will happen. Who knows?
I'm a great date.
Last but not least, put down your damn phone. Remember, eating dinner at the table, it's tempting to check Twitter while your love is finishing his or her last bite of lasagna, but resist the urge to peek at your phone when you're together. Even if he or she says they don't mind, it indicates that there are things you'd rather be doing than hanging out with him or her. And that just isn't true. So stick it on airplane mode, fill you in on Reese's thrilling tweets when you get done eating.
Yeah, and Oh, what's his name? From country music that my wife loves.
Oh, Garth Brooks.
No, that's your wife. The big guy. I see I blocked him out.
With Gwen Stefani.
Yeah, that guy. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Put the phone down, okay? Honey. Seriously.
Yeah.
What the hell is that guy's name? Starts with a B. Oh,
My
man.
God.
I can't even remember. He's
Blake Shelton.
Blake Shelton.
Woo! Yes.
Yeah.
Blake Shelton.
7 points for that one.
Thank you.
Yeah. And that puts you into the bonus round where everyone doubles except for the prizes and the point values.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad.
So, some tips there to reconnect. You know, and I'll tell you this. The wife and I don't go out for dinner very often. We recently did to celebrate an anniversary and Father's Day, I think. And, you know, a night out for us is going to Red Lobster in the Gallagher compound. But when we go out, even if we should happen to go out for dinner with the kids, I make everybody put their telephones over by the napkin dispenser on the table. Mm-hmm. You know, everybody's got to put their phone right there. The first one that picks up their phone pays for dinner. And it's never me. I could care less about my phone, frankly. It can ring and ring and ring. You cannot get me on the phone unless you happen to be my doctor and it comes up as caller ID. It's your doctor calling. That's the only way you can get me on the phone. You got to have to text me. But anyway, not that important. So when it's time for dinner, really, let's pay attention to one another. Is that too much to ask?
It really isn't.
I don't think so.
Nah.
And we give you this advice because not only are we men, but we're very smart.
Yeah. I hope my wife watches this so she realizes that, but...
She doesn't tell you you're smart?
Yeah, not in so many words.
In how many words?
How many words does it take to say you're dumb? I don't know.
The same amount as it takes to say you're smart.
So two words.
All right, there you go. A little relationship advice from these two crazy guys. That wraps up another edition of Men Are So Smart. If you'd like any more information or for whatever reason, you can find all of the information right down here below in our description. And also that button right up there, that is a subscribe click. Just click right there. You can do it.
Muy importante.
Para tu.
Si.
No, para mí. Si.
Yeah.
Okay, so subscribe right up there by clicking the button, and you get notifications each time a new show comes out, which will be, until further notice, Monday through Friday at 3 p.m. Pacific time. I'm Lou Gallagher.
I'm Corvette Ronnie.
And that'll wrap up another episode of Men Are So Smart.